Natural draft cooling towers are a familiar sight in many parts of Britain. Often more than 100 meters in height, their size makes them easily visible for miles around. But their great size poses many problems for the engineers who design and build these elegant structures. Not least among the problems is how to provide access for men to work safely and efficiently during construction. In recent years, most of the cooling towers constructed on British power stations have been built by one company, using its own patented climbing access systems. The company is Bierrum. This film describes the Bierrum climbing access system. The Bierrum system is used for construction, for repair, and even for the demolition of tall concrete structures such as cooling towers. The Bierrum system was designed over 20 years ago, especially for work on cooling towers. Individual access rigs, positioned side by side, are linked to provide continuous platforms all round the structure. The system allows production of one complete concrete lift every working day. A typical working day begins early in the morning. Concrete poured yesterday has now set, and shutters can be removed. The concrete is still very green at this stage, and will not be required to carry any loads from the access rigs for another 24 hours at least. The middle of the three platform levels is used for striking shutters. After cleaning and treating with release agent, the shutters are lifted to their new position ready for today's concrete. Each shutter is carefully fixed in place and adjusted to the correct batter for the next lift of concrete. Once the shutters are in place, the rigs are raised to bring the top working platform level with the top of the shutter. The Bierrum system is attached to the concrete wall by steel brackets. Many tests are carried out to ensure that the fixings into the concrete have the necessary strength to provide a generous factor of safety. Each access rig is lifted in turn by its own built-in hydraulic rams. Safety catches ensure that should a hydraulic ram ever fail, the rig will be prevented from falling back more than a few inches. Only 5 men are needed to operate all the rigs used on a large cooling tower. Everything is now ready for concreting. The concrete is brought from the site batching plant by truck and discharged into the concrete pump. From the pump, a rising main leads up the tower to the working level. A horizontal ring main carries the concrete to any point around the circumference of the tower. The main is uncoupled to allow discharge of concrete into the shutter. In preparation for tomorrow's concrete pour, reinforcement is fixed in place. This particular contract is a cooling tower repair, and so the back shutter is provided by the existing tower. On new construction, access to the back shutter is provided by a fourth working platform on the far side of the wall. Finally, the working platforms are washed down and everything is clean and tidy for tomorrow. Overnight, today's concrete will begin to gain strength, ready for the shutters to be removed in the morning. Today, The tower has grown by 1.5 meters. Everything is ready for the same process to be repeated tomorrow. The Bierrum system is used for most cooling tower construction and major repairs in Britain and in an increasing number of countries overseas. It's safe, economical, flexible and allows fast production schedules. The Bierrum system by Bierrum and Partners Limited.